Hello and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 19th of July. So we are getting closer and closer to that beautiful Capricorn full moon. So let's see what is coming in for the 19th of July. I love this time of night. It's so kind of quiet and peaceful, and you hear the birds all going to sleep and making their little noises, and then little bugs start coming up. So, speaking of that, that's the Empress. It was very much like a description of the Empress. It's something that's coming up in my Fundamentals of Tarot course that I will be releasing over the next month or so. But there's a bit where I put myself in the shoes of the Empress, and she's just sitting in her beautiful nature place and hearing birds and hearing the buzzing of the bees and hearing the wind blow. And that's exactly what I was just suggesting. So the Empress definitely is looking at some abundance flowing perhaps, or just being really present with the energy around you, really connected to that energy, and maybe even feeling really connected to nature for some of you. I know not everybody is into nature, but let's see what else is coming in. We've got the Eight of Cups. Interesting. I was really drawn to the water of all of these. Okay, let's see. More cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Look at that abundance coming through with the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Wow, there's quite the story here of what's going on with you emotionally, what you're finding fulfilling. Because I feel like there's like an area where water is really, like something's ready to flow. Something's really flowing or feeling good, or it feels like a really fertile place or space in your life. And it's like, yes, this feels like something I want to nurture. But at the same time, it's like this stark contrast between the Empress and the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Cups, you can see this rocky terrain. They look like almost like they're in the same place, almost, in that it's this inhospitable, rocky landscape. The water seems scarce. It feels like perhaps it's like something else around you that you haven't been able to emotionally connect to, or you're just not feeling creative, or you're just not feeling intuitive around it. And this Eight of Swords cannot see the Empress. It cannot connect to the Empress. It feels like there might be an abundance block here with this, yet the Empress is there. So it's interesting. It's like this Eight of Swords. I want to take that blindfold off and say, hey, look around you. You can break free. There's something around like a belief system or something inside this Eight of Swords mind that's like, I want you to see that the Empress is right there next to you and you can't see it. And so it feels like because of there's something here that is not seen or not being able to connect to in some way, it's like this sense of on the search for something that does feel like it's flowing, that it's feeling better, that it's feeling more fulfilling. And so this Six of Swords is where you're wanting to find a place of peace. It feels like there's this transition away from a place that felt almost, like I said, rocky, inhospitable, inaccessible, unfulfilling, challenging in some way, unstable in some way. And you're wanting to transition into a place of peace, into a much more abundant place. The Six of Swords is saying, I'm getting away from here and moving towards the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Now we're starting to see what the Empress is promising. Now we're starting to see the greenery and the growth and the abundance and the emotional balance that can come through with this. Now we're starting to see some of the good things that are around. This Nine of Pentacles is very much, look at all the grapes and the pentacles, and the gown is flowing, and it's like these are rewards for hard work. And so it's kind of like, if I'm going to put in the effort with something, or to be spending a lot of time, effort or energy in a situation or with a relationship, I want it to be worth it. I want it to feel like this is an abundant space in my life. And so if there's something that's not feeling like that, or you're not seeing that, this is where it's sort of feels like it's important to move both mentally and emotionally away from the things that are feeling frustrated or stuck, and to move into this beautiful Empress, because there is something that is ready to flow or is already flowing that wants you to nurture it and love it. And it may be that you could be having some kind of creative block around this or intuitive block around this at this moment in time. But whatever that is, I feel like you're going to move beyond that into a place where you're feeling so much better. So it sort of feels like where the water is dry, or you're just feeling a bit blocked intuitively or emotionally, there's an opportunity here to be able to step in, transition away from that energy into a more abundant space, where you're going to be feeling so much happier with the rewards for the time, effort, energy, or emotions that you're putting into something. So it feels like quite a positive flow, intuitive flow, or creative flow into the right direction here, and where you're feeling so much more satisfied being the Nine of Pentacles than being that Eight of Swords, feeling a little bit stuck. And the answer really is about things are wanting to move forward, and the answers are there inside your mind. It's about perhaps a mental block that's coming in around something, and that's the answer there's the way that you're potentially like detaching from some sort of conflict or drama or self-conflict or something conflicted inside of you, that they're saying just let it go, let the abundance flow. Whatever it is that's there, it might just be something that you've created inside your mind, and it might not actually be the situation, because there's something really nice in the situation here that, like I said, they bring me back to this Eight of Swords, not being able to see the Empress sitting right next to her. So there is something around you or someone around you that wants to be loved or nurtured, or that there is abundance there. And this is the energy of stepping and moving into that, or moving forward into that, and feeling like you're in that space rather than this other blocked space. So that is the reading for the 19th of July. I like this because we're seeing a lot of element of earth as well. We're seeing the shifting of the rocky terrain, because it is that Capricorn full moon that we're moving towards. We're moving from something that felt kind of tricky or difficult into something that's feeling a little bit more lush and abundant. And Capricorn is a Saturn-ruled full moon. I will have another video coming out around that tomorrow, but a separate video about that Capricorn full moon. But we're already seeing that this is rewards for effort, rewards for hard work, rewards for, it's very Saturnian. So it's a Saturn ruled moon that says if you've put in the works or put in the effort, you're going to start seeing and reaping those rewards and starting to reap that benefit and reap the abundance. And so it is a full moon. It's a culmination energy. And we can see that with the Eight of Cups. We can see that it's where almost like you're starting to emotionally detach from something or someone to step into something that feels, the moon is the one that's drawing it here with this Eight of Cups. There's some sort of emotional pull to search for something a little bit different or new here. And so feel that, follow that feeling. That's the feeling of something pulling you in a different direction, but it's your mind that's setting you free to be able to see the abundance in front of you. So it's an interest. It feels like a very positive full moon, actually. It wants you to see something has been worth it. So yeah, we'll see where it's all heading, but that's the reading for the 19th. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.